Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to our channel. Today we are going to make some sawhorses. You've seen in a couple of our past videos that we don't have our sawhorses here. We actually have a pair at our other house, but they were the plastic ones that were pre-made, and we need a better pair anyway.
And cheap.
And we're going to make them cheap. My idea is slightly different than his idea, so we decided we're going to make two sets of sawhorses. One is going to be more set to my height, and the other set will be to his height, and we're doing them a little different. But we wanted to take this opportunity to show you a couple of ways you can make sawhorses cheaper than purchasing them pre-made.
Like the big plastic and metal type, that fold up nice. They're nice and everything, but they get pretty pricey. When you look at getting a pair of them.
So we are going to get started. This should take around an hour to make, so if this is something you're interested in putting together, again, it should only take about an hour. Let's get started.
Oh, and give y'all a nice view of our bamboo too, since we got so much.
Lovely. So the way Jeff's doing his is completely with lumber, and if you use recycled lumber, of course it's going to come out cheaper. Stay tuned till the end. We're going to go over the price that everything costs from his set and prices for my set. We also have an announcement to make at the end of the video, so make sure you stay tuned for that. So I'm going about this the easy way because I'm not a carpenter. So, and this is the first time I've ever made sawhorses. So we did pick up these brackets and got these from Harbor Freight. Just sawhorse brackets. It's a pack of 2 for $4.99. So $5 for these, and a couple of screws, the wood I cut, and I'm done. So Jeff's probably going to take a little bit longer to finish his, but I think these are going to work out really well for the ones that I want and the size and height that I'm going to use.
So I could have beat you, but you broke the pencil. I might win. Nothing.
Murphy's Law. Murphy and I have a love-hate relationship. Murphy likes and loves to mess me up. I hate it. Okay, so
I won. Y'all saw that.
I love the ones with the brackets. There's a few things that I didn't like about it. We're using pressure treated wood, and because of the expansion, that slight expansion, I did have to shave down 1/32 to a 1/16 of an inch to get them into the brackets. We have a planer, so it worked out really well. Once they're screwed into place, it was so easy. They come out perfectly level. I did the bottoms at 32 inches each. The top boards are 4 foot long. And what I really like about this is as this top board gets messed up and cut up over time, it'll be real easy to just undo the screws and replace this top board.
Yeah. Just, they fold up and sandwich together, and you just put a screw on each side right up here to hold it sturdy. And so it makes it easy to change out the board when you need to. Or if you want to put them inside easily, you could unscrew them, but eventually you might have to move how your feet go down so that you can't, because you keep going to the same hole, it won't be as sturdy.
If you need to fold them up.
If you needed to fold them up, to put them away out of the way so they won't be bulky. The ones I did, of course, this is the way they are. And that's why we did the treated wood also, is because most likely they're going to be left out in the weather or outside somewhere where moisture and everything's going to get to them. So
until we get the shop done.
Yeah. Now, of course, the design that she did, they're lighter than, of course, the ones I did.
Oh, by far lighter.
She used four 2x4s. I ended up having to use 6. And this put this at 35 and 3/4 inch tall to the top here, with making the legs at 32 inches so that you could get 3 cuts out of one 8-foot board. Mine, on the other hand, mine's 36 1/4, I believe, high, but I ended up making my legs at 36 inches to get this height as well.
He's just a hair bit taller than me. I'm 5'7", so 35 3/4, so roughly 36 inches. Works out really well for me.
But it makes it pretty easy to do, and that's the other thing is too, mine are only 32 inches also across, because I wanted to try to save on a little lumber too. Like I said, I ended up using 6 boards. She only used 4, and with the price of the brackets, both sets came out to about the same price wise that way as well.
So $35 a piece is what we made 2 each. So my 2 cost $35 and some change, and his cost $35 and some change. So they came out to the same price. Some of the ones you can buy, they range anywhere from $25 up to in excess of $50. Some of the plastic ones, of course, they're going to wear over time. The plastic doesn't do well over the course of the lifetime. These are real easy to replace the boards as needed.
And the plastic ones sometimes are normally a little bit more shaky. I mean, you can go like to Harbor Freight, I think, and they've got them for like, with a coupon, you can get them for like $9. but I mean they're short, probably about the same width as mine,
They're very low though.
and they're also a little low, and they're not going to be as sturdy and probably take a lot of weight. Now these brackets, I think, also said you don't want to put more than about 150 pounds
On
a
one.
sawhorse. So I guess that's a total of. It
300.
could probably hold a total of 300 pounds.
If I lift up a 300-pound board to cut, then there's something wrong.
Yeah. But with this design that I did, it's pretty quick, I think. You just take whatever measurement you want to make your top at, cut your 3 boards just the same way, and make you an eye. You know. And what I did was, you saw I was using nails, and I did use some screws. I used screws on the top, sunk them down a little bit. That way, when this board gets messed up, I can just unscrew this board, slap another board on it, make a longer board if I wanted to, you know. So it's another replaceable top board too if you cut through it and everything else.
Mine's easier.
And then you just take your leg length. Like I said, these are 36 inches long, and with the extra board on top, of course, that got me 36.25 height. And you just stick it right up underneath the top part of the board here. You just nail it in to the bottom little eye, and then the part coming up. And then I just used the leftover scrap I had just to sturdy up the legs a little bit, and just kind of wiggle it in and tack it up. Plus it gives you a little spot to maybe hang a cord or anything you want to do like that as well. So they're not bad. They don't take very long, but what?
It took about 45 minutes total for us to do all 4, the 2 of us. So I think for less than an hour's time and $35 for a set, definitely worth it. Now, if you have leftover 2x4s that you that you have laying around, you could easily make like the one that Jeff had. If you had 6 laying around, you could make it for completely free. Or if you had 4 laying around, for the cost of $10, which is 4 brackets, you could make a set of Sawhorses, which completely brings the price way down compared to the kind that you can purchase.
Heck, I bet you know, I should have probably done that too. You could probably even, old pallets, those runners that are in there, they're probably sturdy enough on some of those. You find just the right ones, probably break apart on an old pallet, and you could probably make you Sawhorses like these out of an old pallet. And normally a lot of times you can get pallets, you know, they throw them away all over the place. You know, you just got to find the right place to get them.
So they may not last forever, but they'd definitely be worth it. We did mention earlier, or I mentioned earlier, that we had an announcement to make. Our Thursday videos are going to be moving to Friday, and as if you've watched our videos, you know that we both work full-time jobs. We also have our business that we run for our bath and body products. We're also trying to get this land cleared. We've got the chickens right now. We're going to Texas in a few weeks for our first grandbaby that is being born, and we just have so much going on. We're still going to be posting twice a week. I just need a little extra time in between the videos to do the editing process, so you're going to see us on Tuesdays and Fridays from now on.
Hope that's okay.
Thank you so much for joining us. If you know of anyone who's interested in the kinds of things that we're doing here, please feel free to share this video with them. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and hit the bell notification so you never miss a video, and we will see you next time. Have a great day. Thank you.
You have a good one now. And look, Vanessa, I'm wearing your favorite shirt.